Yesterday was a freebie. Today, I'm actually fighting for my life. I'm completely sober. No rum and cokes with dinner today. It's actually lunchtime, so I'm firing on all cylinders. Let's jump into the match. Praise God for another beautiful day to play some chess, guys. We're playing against Manlio 164. You know, when we're on black, we're playing the French defense. We got to do it. We're hopefully going to have a little bit of a better response today than we did yesterday. You know, had a couple of wobbly pops with dinner. It might have, may or may not have, I cannot confirm or deny if it had an impact on my judgment throughout the game, throughout the match, but regardless, regardless, I don't know what the proper terminology here is. We're out here, we're gonna have a great day today, okay? We're sitting at 1089, we're basically 2 wins away from hitting that 1100 ELO threshold. Now, I don't like what I see happening here, because this to this, it is an even trade of material. I feel like maybe pressuring the knight here is okay. His knight goes here or here. Pressuring the knight here seems fine. Also something like this to take, he takes, if the queen is here, I take, he takes, I take. We have a lot of control over the center of the board. Could be kind of interesting. Pushing this up, it builds our little escape route. He decides to take. We have to take with the pawn, and it's going to be not ideal. Could also just threaten his queen. So if he decides to take here, I can take, he can take, I develop my rook, he develops his bishop, and then he still gets to castle. There are many things that I do not like about the situation. We could also go up here. Actually, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Because if he decides to take, we can take, we still defend, we haven't lost anything, we're still defending this pawn with the queen now, we don't have to get the queen involved. Seems pretty good. We spent a minute on that, but I'm feeling pretty good about the position, about the defense. If the queen ends up moving, we do have a bit of a fork on the king and the rook. That could also be pretty good, potentially advantageous, potentially something to keep in mind for later in the match. He just decides to move right on over, which is kind of interesting. Now, his knight is technically not hanging, but we could push up here. What's the other idea? Like, I could do this, sacrificing the knight. He needs to take, and then his knight is hanging. Oh no, but his bishop is looking at it too. This guy's a tricky guy. This guy is a tricky, sneaky son of a gun. Okay, we're just gonna develop the dark bishop. No, we're gonna develop the other knight. I don't know which of these is better, but we're gonna develop the knight. I just like it. I've heard knights before bishops, typically pretty good to do, typically a pretty all right thing. We're gonna move this knight back. We're retreating a little bit, but we're not messing up this pawn structure so that we can still castle on the king side, be totally fine, totally happy with that. This pawn is double protected now. We do have the option to push up. His knight can kind of take a little bit more space in the center of the board, but we're still okay. We're still happy with it. We're still getting jiggy with it. We're still vibing, as many of the adolescents would say. So we could jump back up here if we wanted. We could also threaten the knight. Threatening the knight does seem pretty good. If he decides to push up here, we take, he takes, I take. Don't love that. I think we're just going to develop. If he takes, we take, so that's fine. This pawn is not hanging. He's looking to castle. We want to do the same. There shouldn't be any major tempos or anything that he's able to win with castling. I also do think I need to be making a few bit quicker decisions, just slightly quicker decisions. Guys, you know when you see my big face, it's time for the verse of the day, and today's verse comes from Isaiah chapter 2, verse 22, and it says, "Stop trusting in mere humans who have but a breath in their nostrils. Why hold them in esteem?" A very simple verse that reminds us that other people and other people's opinions really are meaningless when the greater goal, the greater thing that we're working towards as Christians is eternity, heaven, all of the good stuff that's talked about in the Bible, and other people's opinions, really, like, who cares? I don't care what other people think about me. I try not to pass judgment onto other people, but we shouldn't worry about it. It's one of those things where, like, yes, it's way easier said than done. I've had my fair share of moments in life where I'm like, why does this person not like me? Or why did this person say this about me? But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. There is something greater to look forward to, and someone, that being God and Jesus, way more important, that I should worry about what they think about, as opposed to my fellow human beings. I think I explained that in a way that was meaningful. That's how my brain kind of processed this verse when I read it. I hope you found it encouraging. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's jump back into the chess match. This is interesting because even if he takes and then I take, we're like super fine. We're super okay with that. What else are we targeting? If we move over here, we can't really target anything on this side of the board. Could also just move up. We have this again if he decides to move his queen. Like, maybe he wants to pin this. We push up. I'm gonna keep this alive. I like the idea of this because it's protected, but as soon as a pawn comes in here, it kicks us, and there's really nowhere else for the knight to go. Like, he can't really go here, he can't go here, can't do a lot of the fun stuff that we would like to see him do. But now we have castling, and instead of him actually deciding the castle, he is just like leaving this open. So we could put him potentially into check if he doesn't castle right now. He does castle, but we control the open file. Controlling an open file, usually pretty good. Usually, I say, pretty all right. We could get the queen onto c7. Then we've got some sort of an option here. We could do this. That doesn't really work just yet. I kind of like the idea of queen onto c7. That's pretty interesting. Not gonna lie, very interesting indeed. I'm gonna put him into check. He is going to have to move. So he's thinking, wow, look at me, I'm very big brain, but I could also put him into check here, and then he takes. Yeah, if I put him into check here, then what is my next option after that? Checks are usually pretty good. We're gonna be even on material, and then we have to figure something else out after this. So I don't know. We're gonna figure life out together in this moment. We are very happy. He has to push over here. He has to. That is his option. You have one spot to go, and then it's just a matter of, do we got to do something different after this. And I'm almost thinking we move the queen over. Like, if we push the queen over to e5, that gives us an opportunity to go for some sort of a queen trade. We could also push back. I can just take this now. Actually, just taking this knight seems pretty good. His queen is left not super happy with life. We are now ahead by 3 material. He can't take here. He can't take the bishop back. That's pretty solid, actually. He does take the knight back, and that's okay. And that's totally fine, because what do we get to do now? We have so many options, right? Like, if we wanted to, can't really threaten this. I guess I could threaten his queen here. He can't take, he can't take, he can't take, he can't take. Seems pretty good. And then what I can do, it's like, even if he does something like this, we just take it back. That's fine. Okay, so he's trying to do, wait, he's just giving me his queen? You're just giving me your queen. Okay, I'm gonna just do that. That seems very good. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. We can't put him back into check here because of this. However, well, if we do this and he does this, I do get to target this, but we're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna do this. We're super ahead now that we took his queen. Super ahead. We're about 2 minutes behind on time, but that's okay. We haven't blundered anything catastrophically just yet. Dark bishop and light bishop don't have a lot of influence on the board right now. Yeah, this is just like, literally do not care. Actually, literally do not care about you, Mr. Dark Bishop, thinking you're pretty cool, thinking you're getting jiggy with it. You're not. You're lame. You're pretty lame. You're pretty not impressive, actually. This is not great. This is okay. I think we just move, if we move back here, he gets to fork me, but if we move back here, we get to attack his bishop, or we move over here. Yeah, let's move back. Man, I actually really like the idea of doing something like this, forcing this bishop, and then we get to put him into check. And then we have like other options. We have other avenues of doing stuff, but we can't do that just yet. I feel like we can't do that just yet. Like this pawn is hanging. If he pushes up, we take, he takes. Yeah, so like this pawn is just hanging now. And now his bishop is hanging. Even if he takes here, we're like okay with that. So I like what we've got going on. In this moment, things are feeling pretty okay. Things are feeling pretty all right. What do I want to do here? If he takes this, I mean, we want to be trading stuff, so I'm pretty okay with even doing something like, I mean, even something like this. If he wants to take, I'm just going to take. That seems pretty okay, pretty fine, pretty dandy, pretty fine, pretty dandy. We don't want to be giving away like too much of the advantage right now. Like if he was to come over here, we're probably just going to, yeah, I think we're just gonna, we don't want to take this just yet. We could do something like this. That doesn't work truly. I think we're just gonna move over here. We've got 3 minutes, he's got 3 minutes, but our material advantage is in a position that I'm happy with. I'm feeling good about it. We could even double up my rooks, and doubling the rooks on the D file might also just be really, really good because we can target. Happy with some trades, get some rooks off the board. Next order of business is one of these two pawns pushing up to target the bishops. And then I'm thinking we target the light bishop so that if he decides to take, we can just take. We can actually take with the queen. Then we protect the rook that doesn't have anybody hanging out with him right now. All of this seems to be okay. We seem to be doing okay. I didn't drink any rum and cokes before I played, and it seems like the judgment is at least half there. It's half returned. Okay, let's get rid of this bishop. If he wants to take, I'm just gonna take with one or the other. He might come up here. If he does that, yeah, he does that, I can just put him into check. Is putting him into check any good? Not really, actually. So we're just going to come... Actually, I'm gonna put him into check here. I like putting him into check here. He has to move up or over. And at the bare minimum, we get some more time to like figure life out. Like we could maybe come all the way back, shuffle over. Okay, so he just does this, which is kind of interesting. Because now we can put him into check again. If he decides to take, that's not awesome. Oh wait, actually, if we put him into check and he takes, we just take. So that's actually pretty good. Because if he moves over and he doesn't take, we get a rook. Oh, I realized I was playing with the double audio. I hate when I play with the double audio. I have to edit it, but you guys don't know that. It's okay. I always talk about the double audio, but nobody knows what I'm talking about. So very cool, very good, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted, because now we can get the other rook on the E file. Other rook on the E file, very strong, very powerful, very Giga Chad. By the way, if you guys are watching and you made it this far in the video, join the Discord community. The Discord has been a little bit quiet as of late, not gonna lie to you guys. I've been very busy in my personal life, but my goal, my hope for the Discord community is that you guys who enjoy chess, who like the vibe, the community that's out here, will be able to just enjoy each other's company. Enjoy each other's company, have some good times, playing games of chess, chatting about chess, chatting about the content, all of that good stuff. If we push up here, that doesn't help, but I think we could just protect this because he can't really do anything with this rook or this bishop anymore. Like if he wants to come here, then I can just move down, targeting it. Could be interesting. I mean, he is targeting this, but we can just kick him. And he can't go here or here. So I don't know what Big Papa's gonna do. Manlio 164, I'm really not sure what his next big move is gonna be. I do really like the idea of trading off some rooks in this position. That seems very advantageous. We could even, well, putting him into check doesn't really work because he's got the light bishop protecting. But we've got a minute of time. We've got extra pieces. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, we're gonna try to kick this then. Oh, you think you're sneaky. You think you're sneaky smart, but I'm just gonna put you back into check, sir. and you need to move here or here. If he moves here, I can't put him back into check just yet, but we do have options. We do have a few options. Like I can just take this pawn. That was just a hanging pawn. He's just free, flapping in the wind, free as a bird, hanging out, just simply vibing. We have options here after I take this pawn now. We have options here to target the bishop and go for a rook trade, just simplify the board a little bit. We're even on time. Oh, guys, if I mess this one up, unsubscribe. Shame me, disown me from the chess community. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident, and confidence is very dangerous for me to feel, especially when I'm playing chess. But oh baby, the coffee is hitting. It's activating neurons in the deepest, darkest parts of my brain. I'm feeling pretty good, boys. I am feeling pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna take this pawn. Seems totally fine. If he wants to target something here, we can just put him into check. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. That's cool. I think we're just gonna keep targeting some pawns then. There's really no reason not to do that. We could jump over here. I mean, getting this other rook on the E file just makes like a ton of sense. This makes a lot of sense now as well. Or we could just put him into check. Let's just put him into check for a second, see what happens, see what that does. Because he needs to like basically move over. Yeah, that's good. Now we can do something like this. Now we can be looking at some sort of a rook trade. Also seems good. We're just kind of forcing him into the edge of the board. We're just gonna do this. This should be totally fine. Once we do this, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. I've got 3 passed pawns, 2 not so passed pawns, the ability to target things, move things around, scooch them, swish them. Yeah, right? Oh wait, I can just put you into check now. Why did you do that? I think it's not mate, but man, it's close. It's not mate, but it's really dang close to mate. Because now if he defends with this, I can just take, and if he, no, we're not gonna do that. He's gonna do this. Now I get to take here. Then I can just take with this. We've got so many wonderful options now. There's just so many wonderful options. We're gonna put him into check on h4, and then when he defends, we take, and we're like super fine. Actually, I think now this just becomes mate. He wanted to attack something, but alas, we made it back to 1097. We did it without chess.com gifting me 8 points of elo because I played against a cheater, and we're 1 win away from 1100. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Let's take a look at this game review very quickly. 80% accuracy from ya boy, 0 blunders, only 2 misses. I played at about a 1600 according to chess.com. My opponent played at about a 1050. So a pretty strong performance actually by both of us, but the French defense proving once again that it is a very good and powerful opening. And especially like, I'm not making all of the best moves here. Like we see this light bishop come out and it was just hanging. Absolutely should have just taken. If he ends up taking here, we can just castle. He doesn't have the fork anymore, decides to push this. So I'm obviously not making the perfect moves every single time, but good enough moves to know that, hey, we get to come out victorious. We're attacking stuff. We're making the opponent move and lose some of the pieces. Taking the queen here, I'm actually shooketh that he hung his queen like that in response to getting a bishop out of the deal. And then we just kind of hunted. We just went on the prowl. You guys watched it, you guys saw it. And I think overall, there wasn't any major missed. Oh, I missed this opportunity to force eventual checkmate. So you're now able to force it. If I push up, over, oh, interesting. Okay. A little bit of a longer forced checkmate, but I can see it. So once we take the free pawn here, taking another free pawn, super easy. We're just getting a crazy material advantage. When he attacks, we could have moved over, taken the free pawn, and we made all the best moves leading to the absolute checkmate. Guys, 1 win away. I am so excited. Thank you so much for being along with the journey. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. I hope God blesses you in the rest of your day today. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.